All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. The Atlanta Braves went to Chavez Ravine this past weekend for a showdown with the Los Angeles Dodgers that more than likely was going to decide who is going to get home field advantage in the postseason on the National League side. And when it was all said and done, not only did the Braves take care of their business, but they more than likely wrapped up home field advantage for the entire postseason, as the road to the World Series is more than likely going through the ATL. Now, we saw the Braves take 3 out of 4 over the weekend from the Dodgers. And if you paid attention to the series, it really had a postseason feel to it, and for good reasons. You think about it, the Dodgers won the World Series in 2020. The Braves followed that up with a championship in 2021. And in both of those years, both of those clubs met in the NLCS. You think back to last year, both of them were 1 and 2 in the standings in the National League. And you look back to like the past 5, 6, or 7 years or so, and the Braves and Dodgers, they're there each year come October competing for the World Series title. But you look at this series and you look between the numbers, and Ronald Acuna Jr., who is at the forefront of the National League MVP race, in my opinion, he was pivotal in all 3 wins for the Braves. He hit a home run in each game that the Braves won. And of course, you think back to that grand slam in game number 1 on Thursday night. Overall, the Braves had solid contributions from up and down the lineup. And like I talked about it the other day, this is arguably the deepest lineup in baseball right now. Quality starts in this series from Spencer Strider, Max Fried, as well as Elder. Just went to bolster, what the Braves have done during the regular season and what they have the potential to do come October. And, with the postseason right around the corner, for me, I think this was a tone setting win because overall, the Braves have taken 5 out of 7 from the Dodgers this season. And there's a very good possibility that these two teams could face off in the NLCS once again. Now, the Braves right now, they should wrap up the National League East very soon, probably this week, as you're talking about a club that has a 14.5 game lead over the second place Philadelphia Phillies with just 20 games to go. And on top of that, they'll probably be wrapping up home field advantage soon as well because they got a 6 game lead right now over the Dodgers. Atlanta's also on the verge of winning 100 games for the second consecutive year. And, regardless of the scheduling in Major League Baseball, with the balanced schedule or not, you don't win 100 games by accident. Like I said last week, and I'm going to continue to say it, this Braves team is loaded. Not a lot of flaws there, but of course, fairly or unfairly, they're going to be judged by what they can or cannot do in October. They have put themselves in a good position. You look at their remaining schedule. Like I said, they could wrap up things in the division this week. They got a 3 game set at home beginning tomorrow night with the St. Louis Cardinals, followed by a 3 game set over the weekend at home versus the Pirates. And then after that, for the most part, they're going to be facing off against the National League East. They still got 7 games with the Phillies, a series with the Marlins, and 7 more games with the Washington Nationals, as well as a 3 game set with the Chicago Cubs. So they'll probably wrap things up in the division probably this week. Follow that up in the next couple of games by taking care of business to seal up home field advantage. Manager Brian Snicker can take that time to get his guys rested. Obviously, he knows the lineup that he's going to be toting out there come October. Obviously, get his rotation set, get his bullpen guys set, you name it, whatever it takes for them to do their damage come October. But make no mistake about it, Atlanta went out west this week, or last week rather, with business on their minds, and they took care of business. They also set a tone because I guarantee you that's going to be something that's in the back of the mind of the Dodgers if the Braves and Dodgers face off come next month. But nonetheless, regardless of whoever the Braves take on in the playoffs, like I said before, and I will continue to say it, they are going to be a very tough out. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, and I am signing off. And I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.